all that shit, man. You doing the same shit that kid raised on. He just been put on the spotlight. You know? That kid ain't no different from the average fucking kid around here, man. I can just carry a camera and ask a kid a couple questions and he'll say the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? These kids out here wilding, man, because these nigga women don't give a damn, man. All they worry about is their weave, alright? And getting them government benefits, man. And hitting the club up to shake their ass. Alright? It's a lot going on, man, and our people they just go with the fuck the media be saying, man. Anytime the media gets on TV and say some shit, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing, like I'm gonna keep on saying, I've been seeing kids get raised up like that, man. Why is it all a big deal now? Because Esau got his hands on it. It's like I've been seeing black bitches shaking their ass. Why is it a big deal now? Because Esau got his hands on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are, man. You know, and it's a damn shame that y'all don't notice it. And we've been prophesying about this, just like the brother said. We prophesied about this like not a week ago, but like a month ago. You know what I'm saying, on how to raise your kids. You know, and I bet you ain't gonna get no views like that, but I bet you put it on CNN where the so-called white man is, oh, it's a big deal. That shows who you listen to and who your masters are, man. I'm talking about you do your own thing. You're a Baptist, you're a Catholic. Celebrate Martin Luther King Day. All this shit. It shows how much you're a fucking homegrown slave, man. It just shows, man, because these brothers, amongst other brothers in different cities and states and countries, I have prophesying about the truth, you know, the truth of the Bible, which reflects the truth in this world. And ain't nobody got shit to say about it, but as soon as the so-called white man says it's a problem now. Or it's cool now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been smoking that weed and shit for years. As soon as the so-called white man legalizes, it's a fucking celebration. But what's the difference? Your ass been doing it before and after the fact.
It's legal now, man.
Yeah.
They did in Colorado, they legalized it, and then people started testing positive for it, and they jobs fired. So you legalized, you made it legal. It's legal to do it. It's not illegal to do it. But they still fired you.
Yeah, but the point is that they celebrating behind that shit. It's cool to them now. It's all of a sudden, because if it was illegal, according to the so-called white man, people shun you. You know what I'm saying? But now that they legalize it, all of a sudden it's cool now. Like, what the fuck? What difference it made?
It was such a bad thing, basically.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now you legalize it, it's the shit now.
Yeah, you the most wickedest person on earth until the so-called white man deems it different. You know what I'm saying? He could just say homosexuality. Back in the day, man, nigga kill you, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like I read about, you know, Russians don't do that right now. And they had this article about this German dude. They just legalized, I don't know if they legalized it, but they're leaning toward that homosexuality shit. And they said they pardoned the dude that they castrated, they chemically castrated him and put him to death. You know what I'm saying? Now they pardon him because now it's all cool to be gay. Just because you say so. No, that shit ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If you murder somebody, it's murder. Just because Esau deems it okay doesn't mean it's okay, man. You know, like Trayvon Martin situation. Just because Esau deemed it okay don't mean that he didn't do it. You know, y'all just follow y'all masters, man. Y'all 2/3. You know, don't deal with the reality of the situations. Just like when you're going over this kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just wait for Esau to get a hold of the shit. Now y'all embarrassed. Don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? That nigga woman was raising that kid like that, man. That kid was well developed in doing that shit, man. The responses were too quick, too fluent. You used to, that child was used to doing that shit, man. But she let that would have been a Jake. Let that would have been a Jake checking the ass on that shit. Don't tell me about my kids and who ain't paying my bills. The so-called white man get your ass on, put your ass on blast. You all, you know, probably got your best weave in, your best suit. I didn't see the interview, but I'm pretty sure she had her best weave
She
in.
had her face blocked out so you couldn't see it.
Okay, you know,
She's still looking good for the cameraman.
yeah, she go up looking good for Esau. She humbled herself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who she want a man to be, Esau, man. All right, then at the end of the day, this whole subject matter, nigga woman ain't shit, man. That's all it's telling you. The nigga woman ain't shit. You can't blame it on the dude. You can't blame it on the man. All right, the niggas, it got so deep. The niggas the niggas that was recording. He was already raised by a nigga woman. He a product of that bullshit already. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no dude or hard working Jake type of thing. You know, construction work and come home to work. No, this is a nigga that was raised by a nigga woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And the cycle was continuing. That's all that was, man. And you can't say, oh, it's the man. It's the man. Where the daddy at? Where the daddy at? All right, look how you raising your fucking kid. You want to be around that shit, man. All right, and then you want to charge him to watch his own kid to act like that. Nobody want to be around that shit, man. You know, that nigga woman. That's why y'all nigga woman is in a bad spot right now, because when the time comes, y'all are all on the prophet's bad side, and the prophets and the 144,000 is going to be the only people that's going to be able to save y'all ass through the Most High Yahweh Shai Al-Shai. Alright? And fucking 99.9 to 100% of them don't like the nigga woman, man. And your ass going to go down because you're an Israelite too. You know?
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, but he shall be saved out of it. Well, right back to what the brother said. He said, you nigga women is on 144,000 bad side. When they the only ones that can save y'all out of Jacob's trouble. Through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because this is read that again, that last part.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, that Jacob's trouble. That's the race riots, the martial law, the hour of temptation, man, the chip, the concentration camps, the famine. You know what I'm saying? That's Jacob's trouble. Because that's going to separate the men from the boys, so to speak, man. Separate the ones deemed for death from the ones that's deemed for salvation, man. Because in those days, like we were talking about the other day, them is the days you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, go off of the spirit. You're going to have to have that faith. Your average Jake don't have that, man. They don't have faith in Yahweh. They don't even have a spirit to coincide with the scriptures, man. Because all they know is John 3:16. So when those kind of days come, they're going to be trying to be lovey-dovey with everybody. You know, it's going to be niggas killing. You know, like the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. They're going to be a little selfish, but they still going to be trying to trust in the so-called white man. Oh, come on down to the concentration camp. You know, get you a hot meal, some clean clothes. You know what I'm saying? You probably been hiding out in your crib for 3 or 4 days, trying to hide out from anybody that been coming in and out your house, man. That's going to be Jacob's trouble, them temptations, man. That tribulation, I mean. Well, the temptation with the chip. Because it clearly tells you ain't going to be able to buy nor sell. Now, you had Nate stupid ass. It is a RFID. What does that stand for? Radio frequent, yes, we understand, but look at all the extra stuff they doing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like cell phones. Your basic cell phone, it had a colorless screen. Now you can get on a full damn HTML web page with a cell phone now. When they do technology, they always advance it, man. So it came out tracking dogs and tracking cats, and then it went to little kids.
Yeah, the original computer was made to track people. The whole IBM system, Elder Limelight brought that out. The whole IBM system was made to track people. That computer, basically the computer itself was made to track people. That's where it all started out at. You know what I'm saying? Now look where it's at now. Alright? And it still, it just does a bunch of extra shit. But at the end of the day, it just basically it was intentionally made to keep numbers. It was basically a smart ass calculator. Alright? But now it is developed, and it's still holding that essence, but it's just more slick. Alright? What I mean by more slick, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit, you just put all your information out on it. Now that they got you on that level, they just gonna pass a law and say, now we can monitor that shit and watch you. The original use for the computer was to do that, man. Alright, to monitor and to watch you.
Yep.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it.
But he should be saved out of it, like I said, that's the elect, man, the men of the Lord. The one that's supposed to be to receive that salvation. Like when you watch the movie, the book of Eli, he said, I don't know. A voice just told me to go here and go there. That voice was the spirit, man. That was the Most High lead him to this place and that place. And what did he do? He just went with it, man. No matter what got in his path, he went with it. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was supposed to go west. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, and then Jake, they don't have that. Because they trust in Egypt right now. You even got niggas that literally trust in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So once that Jacob's trouble come, they ain't gonna know how to handle society. They ain't gonna know how to handle reality. And therefore they gonna fold. That's why it says wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, because the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures is gonna help you be stable in them days, man. In your mind, stable in your mind so you don't lose it. Because like it tells you in the scripture, it's gonna be a time like never before. That's family members dying in front of you, the kids possibly dying in front of you. You ain't ate in 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Martial law chasing you down, shooting at you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch your every side, man. That's what this society is gonna come down to.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, now going in with Jacob's trouble. You're not saved. So y'all being simple by letting your pastor tell you that you already saved, man. Because the trouble ain't came yet. You ain't lost your job yet. The economy ain't crashed yet. The famine ain't hit yet. They ain't forcing a chip on you yet. You ain't been in a concentration camp for a week. You ain't seen the guillotines in the concentration camps, man. So you're not saved. All of that is simplicity.
Jake like to be simple all around, man. Just like with Nate camp and Comfy's camp. I don't know if Nate still do it or not, but with the Sabbath being on Saturdays, which is not the Sabbath go according to the moon. Alright, that's being simple. How long you simple ones when you love simplicity? Alright? And I was told and when I first came into the truth, I was watching Nate's video. He was sitting with some light skin buddy he had on that purple and all that shit. And he was going over the name. That's crazy because I learned the name from Nate. You know what I'm saying? When you have that purple on the shit, you know, you're sitting, some shit, it was old picture, old video.
Oh, yeah. He was sitting down at the table.
Yeah, sitting down at a table, had a light-skinned brother and him, and they was going over the name of the Lord. And all of a sudden, you don't teach your name. All right, but that's just a footnote. But overall, that the Sabbath, man, and I called them and I asked them about the Sabbath. They said, man, we don't go according to the moon because it's too complicated. All right, talking about it's too complicated. That's the scripture say, how long is simple? Without simplicity. Just like with the Christian faith. All right, all you gotta do is call upon the name of the Lord, and you shall be saved. Well, that's all I gotta do. You gotta actually read this whole book and follow everything it says, and believe in everything, and sacrifice my life. Do all that. It's too complicated. So y'all like the simple route, all right? Because you're a simple nigga that likes simple shit. All right? That's our people, man. They don't wanna dig deep. All right? This is money. Somebody put some bullshit in your hand and say, "See this money, go buy some food." Oh, okay. Don't know that shit used to get over on your ass and put you in debt. All right? Or use your birth certificate as a debt, as an IOU for the debt that they have, man. All right? But people just like simple shit, man. That's it. That's why they follow the media. You don't gotta do no research and get on YouTube. Go on this site, go on this news site, you just go on CNN and they say, yeah, this bombing was because of this. Oh, okay, that's why they bombed it. Because there were some Arabs that had power in America. That's simple. Alright, the scripture said a wise man will say proper a wise man, a prudent man will look well to his going. Alright? Now people are real simple, man. They like that shit. And then what's so stupid about it, just like I just seen a nigga woman, you think this is a game. Alright, at least if you're gonna be simple, at least know that you're simple and you stay in your simple box. But these people, they get so full of themselves in that simple box that they don't even know they're in. They look at us, going deep, and they think we're retarded. You know what I'm saying? You out here talking about all you gotta do is call upon the name of the Lord. You know damn well life don't work like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well life, nothing in this life works like that. Alright? The Lord is the orchestrator of all things. Why would he set life up the way it is? And then his way is just totally different. His way is just so easy. You know what I'm saying? You can't call Pizza Hut. All I do is call on Pizza Hut, not give me a pizza. You know what I'm saying? It's always intangibles. Where you stay at? You stay in the radius? Do you got money? Alright? Is you credible? You know? That's all kind of intangibles to it. Ain't never been all you have to do is call upon the name of something and you get it. That's the first step. That's the first step. All I gotta do is call Vatterott and I can get, you while you sitting on your ass, so just call back. Yeah, I could just call you, but that don't mean I'm gonna get in school. First I gotta pass the damn classes. Alright? I gotta study. I gotta be able to afford that. I gotta get financial aid. I gotta do it. We got all kind of intangibles, man. But the first step is call upon a name. Alright? Then that's how it is, man. But Jake like that simple shit. They don't want to think. They don't want to think and go deep. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to sit there and say, I gotta call upon the name of the Lord, but I gotta find out who the Lord is. Alright, because you know the Lord, like what I was talking about the other day with the ball and the ball John 3:16 on it. And it said, what this scripture say? You know, and motherfucker ain't know. You ain't know that.
Didn't know John 3:16?
What you follow for the name of the Lord. The Lord shall be saved. They ain't say that. I forgot. It was fucked up. He said, whoso call upon
The first one didn't know it at all. I don't know that. And the second one, I know that's
and the Lord.
Picasso. Whoso.
Yeah. For God so loved the.
I know how it go though.
Yeah. Jesus loved the world. Like that's it. You don't even know that. You know, because it's simple. You know, real simple. That's it. That's all you gotta know is John 3:16 and you make it. Call upon the name of the Lord, John 3:16. But if just like I said, you gotta know somebody, man. You don't just call Pizza Hut and say, give me a pizza. You gotta know what type of pizza you want. You know what I'm saying? You can't call upon the name of the Lord and don't know nothing about him. Alright? You have to know something about him, man. You just call up a professional basketball player. Say, you know, you're a fucking sinner. You call up Iverson, like, you know, teach me give me some post-game tips. Or just teach me basketball. He's gonna teach you how to be a fucking point guard. But you don't know who you're calling on, you don't know who you're dealing with. Of course, the Most High is only one source of power. But the point is, I'm saying, when you call upon the name of the Lord, then you should be intrigued to know who you're dealing with. You should say in your spirit, I need to learn who I'm calling on, man. Alright? Just like you nigga women like to know what type of man you're dealing with. You go all through all this shit, spying and going through the phone and doing all this shit, but you can't go through them scriptures like that, man. Alright? You can't spy on the Lord, so to speak. You know, you go through the scriptures and pray and do all these things to understand who you're dealing with. Because if you did, then you will develop into a different person dealing with the scriptures. Alright? It won't just be no simple call upon the name of the Lord, you shall be saved. No, you'll call upon the name of the Lord and say, okay, I need to learn what I'm calling on. Let me open up the Bible. Oh dang, I gotta stop eating pork. Oh dang, homosexuality is wicked. Then you start learning, then you start doing what? You start cleaning up your garments. Alright, just like we were saying the other day, start cleaning up your garments, getting clean. Alright? Why do you think the Lord said in what is it, Matthew, he said, many shall call upon my name and I shall say I never knew you? Why would he say that if the only thing he had to do is call upon his name? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that simple. That's just the beginning. It's stages, man. Ain't nothing to call the police. All I gotta do is call the police and they gonna save me. Yeah, you gotta let them know where you at.
Hey, what's the first thing? 911, what's your emergency? That's the first thing they say. No matter how panicky you sound on the phone, 911, what's your emergency?
Where you at? Calm down. What's going on? No, you supposed to be the police. Come here now, and then hang up. All I have to do is call. You know,
You can track it, click. Like,
you know that's it don't work like that, man. It don't.
yeah, because they get prank calls too. You know what I'm saying? So the prank calls is you niggas when the Lord gonna say, I never knew thee.
Yeah, that's the Lord get bullshitters. You know, the Lord get bullshitters. So to sift out the bullshitters for the real worshipers, there's different intangibles. And Jake it's too complicated for Jake, man. You mean I gotta give up my life and start over and be a righteous person? I can't be wicked. That's how Jake thinks. I can't be wicked and get the kingdom at the same time? Oh, hell no, man.
Work.
Yep. But you'll put the work in for the so-called white man. You'll change your demeanor for the so-called white man like that nigga bitch did. You know what I'm saying? Most likely she probably walking around all day in pajamas or booty shorts, alright, smoking weed and drinking and hitting clubs. And when she get in front of that white man, she know how to get professional all of a sudden. But you can't respect the Most High or your husband like that. You know?
Right? Like you were saying, it's not, you can't just call on the Lord, you got it, you know what I'm saying? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 3. And I said, speak on, my bro. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river.
Yeah, so it's not rocket science, man. Go look on the map and see how big an ocean is. And then see how narrow a river is, man. Alright, go ahead.
Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
Yeah, if you can't, y'all trying to, y'all want to stop racism. That's broad, man. That's deep. Your ass ain't got the discipline to understand that other people are racist besides you, and you can't stop nobody else. How can you stop racism all over? just like we were dealing with a Jake the other day, a long time ago, like a couple years ago, and he like, my dream is to cancel out racism, cancel out hate. And I asked him, I said, you believe you can do that? He said, yeah. Now I got to do call upon the name of the Lord. I said, well, the Lord don't want that to happen. He said, well, what he said, if I pray, I pray in the name of the Father, it shall be given me. Something of that demeanor. Basically, if I ask, I shall receive. And I said, I told him, well, nigga, I'm going to be racist and I hate 2/3. So your whole plan fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that shows, it's more than just doing that simple ass shit. You got this dream and shit. Ain't nobody, even these sellouts, man, when they came up to the level they was before they became sellouts, they didn't just sit on their ass and had dreams and said, man, I'm about to love my way into this power seat, man. They did something. They got out their ass and did something. They studied. They worked. You know what I'm saying? From Malcolm X stupid ass to Martin Luther King coon ass to Nelson Mandela, all these people got up and they did something, man. They didn't sit on their ass and just love their way to somewhere.
Hey, even Obama,
Go ahead.
supposedly he stopped smoking crack and became president.
Yeah, they gotta do something. You didn't just say I'm gonna be president and you just hitting that pipe. He got up and did something, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like musicians, I'm gonna be a musician. I have to tell my niece, tell my home, I'm gonna be this musician, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I say, what you ain't doing shit now, what makes you think you're gonna be good then? You know what I'm saying? I just kept 100 with it, like, you ain't doing nothing now. What makes you think you're gonna all of a sudden develop this natural talent? You're just gonna develop this natural talent for it, man. You gotta work for stuff, and that's how it is with the Lord, man. And that's the main person that you're gonna have to work for. All right? The main person you gotta prove yourself to in this world carnally is who? Your parents. And how you do that? Sitting on your ass, playing Modern Warfare, eating hot fries and drinking Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? Your parent like, man, I'm glad he got a strong belief, like I can change the world. Come to that bitch, he on level 20, tell me I can change the world, mom. I can do it. And he ain't doing shit. You know what mom gonna say? That motherfucker's full of shit. What you think the Lord gonna say? The Lord made us in his image. So when you come to the Lord like, look, Lord, I can be righteous, I can change the world. And then you out here smoking, shaking your ass, committing adultery, eating pork, destroying your people, killing, murdering, all right? Worshiping other gods, all right? And then you say, oh Lord, I can change the world. Lord, like, you full of shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You full of shit, man.
Change the world for the worse.
Yeah, you like you say, you change the world for the worse, man. Ain't nothing else to it. It's obvious what you're gonna do. Your actions speak for it. It's like I say that you're gonna do what you wanna do. Like your boy said on Black Dynamite, I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do. Yeah, that's basically what your spirit say, man. You want to be with the program, but your spirit is like, nah, man, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And you're gonna break down, or you're gonna get up and rise up. It's either or, man.
He said that. 2nd Ezra 7:7, the entrance thereof is narrow, and it is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Yeah, it's a setting the thing. Why set in a dangerous place? Because only the real gonna survive. All right, that narrow place. For one, just close your eyes and imagine this with me, man. You on this path. You ever watch some movies and when they're in a volcano and you got that narrow ass path and you can take one step and they'll fall? You know what I'm saying? You know what that takes to go take a step on that path? It takes some balls, man. It takes balls. You don't even care about your life no more. Whatever's on the other end is real important to get to. So you're willing to do whatever to get on the other end, which is your life. Now let's go back into reality. Open your eyes. All right. All right. So now your life is not at stake. But on the other path is somebody told you a story about it. You don't know nothing if it's true or false. Now, what's that thing? What's that thing that's gonna give you tenacity to cross that bridge? Faith. You know what I'm saying? Your faith gotta be strong enough for you to risk your life on that narrow and dangerous path. Wait, you can die at any time. All right, and then once you go on there, ain't no turning back. So it's gonna require faith. So it's not that simple, man. That's why the Lord made that path narrow and dangerous. Because only the people that are really serious about this is gonna take that path, man. You know? And we'll walk on it. We'll stroll on it. We ain't gonna fly past it. Be in a hurry, but we that confident that the end of that road is salvation, that we're gonna take it, man. We're gonna look at you like, where else we gonna go? Like, you can walk over that big ass bridge over there. No, that bridge, fuck that bridge. That bridge don't go nowhere. This path, I read this book, and this path said there's salvation on this bridge. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got more to it?
Yes, sir. It says, it is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
Now what that means is basically ain't no fucking up, man. Once you commit, basically it's true. Once you commit to this truth, ain't no fucking up. There's no room for error. Alright? There's no room for error, man. You can fall off any second. So what that say, man, you gotta be on your shit. Don't come in on the side of the gun line with fuck up on your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Yeah, so, and this is spirit to reveal this. You can't carry nobody over there with you, man. It's only one person you can take at a time, which means you gotta take yourself. Ain't nobody you can carry and tag them along with you, and they get it with you, man. Alright? That's just how it works. You can't pull nobody into the kingdom, man. Alright? Only one person to go at a time. That means you can't say this person's with me. Alright? Only way that'll work is with women. Women don't exist anyway. So you just, you know, like a fairy following or something like that type of thing. You don't even exist type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the man gonna bring salvation to the woman, man. You know? And even though scriptures say the woman can bring salvation to the man, at the end of the day, ain't no woman gonna get saved without no man. Ain't no way. Not in martial law and all this with spiritual powers. Ain't no woman gonna get saved without a man. That woman wakes up, that man probably have a brother or cousin that's 144,000. Or a friend or somebody that knows that's part of 144,000. Alright? If you're of the elect, you're gonna run into one of the 144,000. Alright?
Speaking on that, like it said, so small that there could but one man go there at once. And like he said, you know, you can't carry nobody. This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
With fear and trembling, man. You know what I'm saying? With fear and trembling, basically you're supposed to take this shit serious. Not this shit, but this truth. The works of the Lord, you're supposed to take it serious. Your salvation, you're supposed to take it serious with fear and trembling, man. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, this is back in 2nd Ezra 7 and 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive the inheritance?
Yeah, so what that tells you, man, you gotta put your garments on, you gotta grow your beard, alright, you gotta keep the Sabbath, keep the high holy days. These are the parts of dangerous path. You gotta come out and do the work. You know what I'm saying? There's many things, man. Alright, you gotta resist the devil. You gotta be not a part of this world. All right, you got to do these things. How can you make it into the kingdom? All right, just like I know damn well, man. If I could conjure this up in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I said to myself, like, ain't no way that there's gonna be homosexuals in the kingdom. Ain't no way these people are gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way they're gonna be accepted into the kingdom and then they get right. It don't work like that, man. All right? They're too deeply rooted. We're trying to get rid of this. The Most High is trying to get rid of this. Why would he get you into the kingdom and get you right? The Most High is going to wipe your ass out. All the people that's going to start the kingdom off are going to be the people that wanted homosexuals to be put to death. All right? That wanted all the commandments to be established. You ain't going to have no 200 faggots and shit, and we got to convince them, or 200 swindlers and thieves and robbers and murderers and wicked Israelites that we got to convince them in a council for about 2 years, and then they get their mind right. It ain't gonna work like that. The people that's gonna start the kingdom off are gonna be people that was the Most High had sold in their hearts to be righteous Israelites. All right, then we're gonna become old. Okay, we may not have it down to a T, but eventually we got in our spirit to fight to get it down to a T. Just like we said the other week that. Striving for perfection is a goal that you can never reach, but it's worth fighting for, but eventually we will achieve. Alright? But it ain't going to be upon our power. The Most High just going to have to transform us because we're in the flesh. Alright?